Right, breakfast is one of the most important meals of the day. So I'm putting the challenge out there to see if breakfast can be made in 10 minutes. And I think I know just the person to perfect it. Mia, can you make the delicious breakfast in 10? Welcome to Ramsay in 10.
Hi, I'm Mia Castro, and you may remember me from Hell's Kitchen. I'm in Chef Ramsay's kitchen today. He's challenged me to make breakfast, and today I'm making my recipe for pumpkin spice pancakes. With this recipe, I'm showing you why there's no excuse why you can't make breakfast in 10 minutes or less. Are you ready to get started? Let's put the time on the clock. Right here, I just have my dry ingredients. They're actually gluten-free, so we have some almond flour, and we're doing about half a cup. Then we have some arrowroot starch for lightness. We have some baking powder, a couple teaspoons, and some salt, about a teaspoon. Then whisk it all together. We just want to incorporate all of that so it's even. Set that aside for a second, and then we're combining all of our wet ingredients. I just eyeball it. It's about a cup of pumpkin puree, and you should have this on hand from your Thanksgiving meal. You probably have some leftovers, so that should be easy. 3 eggs. So then we're doing a teaspoon of vanilla. Combine all of this really well. And then adding some chai spice mix into our dry spices. And I just make a pre-made mix at home. And it's a combination of ginger, cardamom, cinnamon, cloves, allspice, a little nutmeg. I like to make them ahead of time and just have it on hand for other dishes. You can put it in French toast or put it over your coffee. And then we mix in the wet and the dry. And we're ready to cook. I'm just gonna transfer some of this batter onto a measuring cup so it's easy to pour. So I have a griddle pan right here. We're just gonna spray it with some coconut oil. And if you don't have one, that's fine. You can just use a nonstick pan at home. I'm gonna do about 1/4 cup per pancake. And we're gonna cook them until they're just set on the sides and they're starting to bubble in the center. And then while these cook, I'm gonna make a quick sauce for them to make them a little heartier. What I have here is a little bit of melted coconut oil. And so we just want to get our coconut oil nice and warm to melt this almond butter that I'm about to put in. And I'm going to do about half a cup of almond butter, maybe like a cup. Don't forget your pancakes, you don't want to burn them. Then when they start bubbling in the middle like this, it means they're ready. And then I like to spray them on top. They don't have to look perfect, it's just breakfast and you're at home, but they're gonna be delicious. So while those cook, I'm gonna finish my almond butter sauce. And the reason why I do this is so I'm not dousing them that much with maple syrup and I'm avoiding a little bit of that sugar. And we're going with a little bit of this maple syrup to sweeten it just a bit. And some of the chai spices to keep going with that theme. A little vanilla and a little bit of salt and everything that's sweet. And you want to turn the heat off. You don't want it to get too hot because the almond butter will melt. Just needs a little bit of sweetness. And these pancakes are ready, so we're ready to serve. What's the time right now?
About a minute left.
Okay, So I'm gonna finish it with this almond butter sauce. It's nice and sweet and salty. And then some more chai spices. And that's it. So another challenge, I proved Gordon right, pumpkin pancakes in 10 minutes. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to Gordon's YouTube channel for more Ramsay in 10.